Hello and welcome to this Pick a Card Tarot reading. This reading is for the autumn equinox. So today's messages are going to be about what's going to happen for you, what blessings are coming your way during the fall season, basically. So here we have 3 piles, and you may choose the one that you're most drawn to, and this is going to be your reading. So you may want to choose with whichever crystal you're the most drawn to. So this is pile 1 with a rose quartz. This is pile 2 with a Lapis-Lazuli. And this is pile 3 with a Labradorite. And if you scroll down and look at the description and scroll down, you will find some timestamps for each one of the pile. And so you can go directly to the reading of your choice. Pile 1, if you chose this rose quartz, this is going to be your reading about what is going on for you this fall. Alright, so let's get started. First we get the 9 of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords, and we got the 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay, the first message that I'm getting is that if you've been working really hard at something, if like you have a task at hand that you would already have begun, that's already like it's already pretty advanced, and I see that it's occupying a lot of your time, and I see that this fall you might, I don't want to say you're gonna give up this project or whatever you're doing necessarily, but I see you just kind of making a decision. Maybe you're getting some help on that project so that you can delegate some tasks. I see you needing to just have a little bit less on your hands because it's just a lot of work. And I see you, like if you were trying to do a lot of little tasks, like for example, maybe you took on a project at work, and this project has many little facets to it, and you have many goals you want to reach, and you're really concerned about a lot of details. I see you making a choice with the Queen of Swords and the 7 of Cups in reverse. I see you making a choice to simplify this project, or getting help, or just being like, okay, it doesn't need to be this complicated. So yeah, you're definitely wanting things to be less complicated. Maybe if you're considering different options for something, then you're like, no, I'm just gonna choose this option. I think that's the best. I feel like you're done overthinking. I feel like this fall you're gonna work on just simplifying things, not overthinking things, letting people help you. Let's get into your oracle cards. Okay, so all right, we got rock bottom. So basically, this fall, I feel like at the beginning of this fall, or maybe even just like right now, you come to a point where you cannot go any further in the same manner in which you've been doing things, because it's just too much. Okay, the 9 of Wands, you got it in reverse, but after the 9 of Wands is the 10 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands is the card of burden. You see this guy trying to carry 10 sticks at a time, and they look really heavy, and he's he's just got his arms full of wands, and he can barely see where he's going because he's just got so much. His face is buried in his wands, and he's just got so much to carry, and it's heavy. So I feel like you're seeing that this is where you're going, that this is too much of a burden to work the same way you've been working, and that you're like, if I keep doing this, like it's just a dead end. It's more like you're seeing that there is no, you cannot go any further. It's like, okay, I've got to be headed in a different direction. It doesn't mean that you have to abandon a project necessarily, but if you feel like that's what you want to do and that's better for you, that's fine if you want to abandon a project. But I think that for most of you, it's basically like finding a new way to work on things, finding a way that's more uplifting, more positive, more like using your passion, using what you're passionate about. But there is something that you must let go of. There's something that you have to discard, and that's for sure. Maybe you're still attached to the old way you used to do things. Maybe you're attached to a certain outcome that's very specific, like you want it to go 100% your way. Your final project, you know exactly what you want it to look like, and you might have to be accepting that it's not going to be exactly the way you want it, and you may have to be a little bit more flexible. Okay, let's pull a spirit animal oracle card. This one, we'll put it here. This is the stag spirit. It says take the lead. So I think this is you that's going to take this decision. It's not, I feel like it's not going to be out of control. It's not going to be like, it's not going to feel like the tower energy where like, it's kind of, it crumbles down and it feels not so good. I think you are going to take the decision. You're really going to see it for yourself that you cannot keep going that way, and you're going to take the decision. So don't wait too much. How could I say that? Don't wait for other people to weigh in the balance or make a decision for you, or don't let different events in your life decide for you. You have to take the a thought through decision. With the Queen of Swords, it's like you're making a smart decision here, and it's for the best, and you are leading this. Whatever you're doing, you are leading this. It could be that you're getting a promotion at work and that you're given more tasks, and you need to say no to some of them, and you need to basically ask for doing things your way a little bit more, ask for some flexibility. Be confident that the decision you're gonna take are good, and people will be on your side. They will follow you. Okay, stay humble and stay authentic, but I see people looking up to you and seeing you. They see you take this decision, that it's not an easy decision, but it's like making a choice, and people are on your side and they are looking up to you, and it's like you're a model for them. Let's pull one last oracle card. So I feel like it mostly has something to do with work, or maybe something at school if you're in school. It could also be something kind of political. I feel it's something of the mind, really. It's a very intellectual vibe that I'm getting. Okay, here we got Pearl, connect to the divine. So okay, so this is about trusting that whatever happens to you, it's the best. It's for the highest good. It's for the best. And it's also reminding you not to have a regret mindset. Okay, you're taking a decision because you have to, and you've thought through everything, and you weigh in the pros and cons of everything, and then you make a smart decision about it. So just trust it. Trust yourself. Like, you really have it in you to make the best out of that situation, and don't waste time in regrets thinking, oh, but what if I had done this instead? What if I had chosen another option instead? What if I had kept all those tasks, and maybe it would have been better? Or no, just let go of that. You just have to trust that it's for the best. And regret is just a mindset, because if you have to make a choice in life, you have plan A and plan B. And let's say that in your circumstances you choose plan B, and then, like, because you have to choose one or the other, right? You can't choose both at the same time. And then the outcome is not perfect, because nothing is ever perfect in life. And then you're like, oh, if you're looking at the glass half empty, you're like, oh, what if I had chosen plan A? Maybe that would have worked better. But the same is true. If you had chosen plan A, you would go through with plan A, and maybe at the end you'd be like, oh, I don't know if that's the outcome I want. What if I had chosen plan B? Okay, people can just spend so much time regretting and wondering what if they had made different choices. This is done and it's in the past, and we have to make choices in life, in every path. No matter what path we take, no matter what option we choose, there's going to be pluses and minuses. There's going to be things that we wish we had, and things that we're happy about having, like it's not black or white. It's just like different shades of gray. And yes, this card is about trusting, basically. I'm going to put it right here. Okay, so I'm going to do one last thing, which is to roll the dice on this reading. Okay, so we got Virgo on the Queen of Swords. So yeah, I see you having to deal with a lot of details, a lot of, like, it could even be paperwork. I don't know what you do for a living, or like maybe if you're in school, it could be about a paper you have to hand in, or like something that is like a teamwork that you do in group. I feel there are a lot of details, and I feel it's a very big project. And then we have South Node in 3rd house on the 7 of Cups. So I think that you're really learning to take choices. I feel like in the past, you were very hesitant to make choices in life in general, because, like I said earlier, you were kind of scared of regretting. You didn't want to take the responsibility for outcome in case it wouldn't be perfect, but nothing's ever perfect in life. And I see with this South Node is like what you're leaving in the past, what you're moving away from. So you're moving away from, like, not being able to choose and kind of avoiding making a decision till the last second until maybe it's too late. You're truly learning. Third house, that's the house of learning. Okay, so this fall, you're gonna have a transformation where you're stepping into your power. You're daring to take the lead. Okay, you got the stag spirit, take the lead. You're daring to take the reins and try and make your life go in a direction that you want it to go. So that's good. That's really good. All right, I hope that was helpful, pile one. Let me know in the comments how it resonated, and thank you so much for watching. Ciao. Hi, pile two. If you chose this Lapis-Lazuli, pile two, this is your reading. So here we go. What is gonna happen for you this fall? We got the Hierophant in reverse, King of Sword in reverse, King of Wands. Wow, this is special. Look at all those guys sitting. Okay. There's definitely a lot of power coming from that pile. So, okay, I see you going against the current because of the Hierophant in reverse. That usually means taking your own path and not necessarily doing as you're told. And I think that's for your own good. Some of you might be standing up to someone that's in a place of authority. Some of you might, I don't know, it could be a parent, it could be someone at school, someone at work, like a person of power that has authority, a boss. Yeah, I see you just kind of daring to be yourself and not listening to that person in power, because I think that person is gonna be very, I don't want to say destructive, but I feel like that person is not very reasonable and they're not offering constructive criticism. They're a bit more like, for some of you, you might be facing someone toxic, someone that you need to really step away from. But for some of you, it might just be putting some boundaries. And I think this King of Wands is you. It's you stepping into your power. It's you choosing to be confident in what you're feeling, in what you feel like doing. Honestly, this is not gonna resonate with every one of you, but I feel like the first vibe I felt was someone moving out of their parents. I'm not saying you should all move out of your parents now, but I think for some of you this is what's happening. You're deciding to get your own place, stepping away from too much authority. You kind of need more space right now. You need to explore your own passion. You need to follow your own path. You need to make your own decisions. Let's get into your oracle cards and see what they're saying. Here, oh, we got making a choice. What did I say? I see you making a choice. I see you making a choice about just going your own way, your own path, saying no to someone, trusting that what you envision for yourself is better than what people are trying to get you to do. Don't be afraid, okay? You're gonna choose one of these paths. See those two doors here? You're gonna choose one of these paths. And just don't be afraid. You're not gonna know everything about your path just yet. You're kind of taking a leap of faith, and I mean, you can't ever know everything that's gonna happen in life when you make a choice. That's just normal. But just don't let that stop you, okay? Just trust that you're taking the best choice. And, if you happen to change your mind, it's okay to come back. If you happen to change your mind, it's okay to come back and go to the other door if you feel like that's really best for you. So I really do think that it's good for you to take that leap of faith, whatever it is, whatever you're standing up, whoever you're standing up to. I think that you're winning. You're feeling good about it. Because the King of Wands, it's very powerful. Like it's a very confident card. It's not like, and it's happy. A King of Wands is happy card as well. It's fire energy, and it's like following your heart, following your passion. So I think that's a happy choice. So really trust your intuition for making that choice, because like you gotta follow your own path. You gotta listen to yourself first. Let's pull another oracle card. This time it's gonna be a spirit animal. Okay, we got the snake spirit in reverse. This says time to heal. So it could be that you're getting away from this person because you need to heal, and because you're not able to heal by staying there. Obviously, it's not for all of you. It's only if that resonates with you and you would already know. But for some of you, it might be leaving a toxic relationship. Okay, obviously you would already know if this is about you or not. So if you're in a relationship and it's going well, like, don't worry. This is a general message, so it will mean different things to different people. Okay, so I feel like you're gonna have to mourn your old life a little bit, because you're walking away from a lot of things. Like, you're really changing your environment, and it's a really big change, and you're letting go of that. It's not easy. You need to heal from it, but you're also practicing radical self-acceptance. Like, this is you being confident and accepting who you are and knowing that you made the best choice. But there's some healing to do, okay? Because that choice was not easy, because leaving that person behind or a situation behind, it's not easy. It takes courage, and there's a mourning period, okay? It's just that it might feel uncomfortable at first, but know that you did the right thing by listening to yourself. And it's okay to take time for yourself to heal. Take time away from a person or from a situation to go and heal. That's the right thing to do. If you've been hurt, or if you've hurt someone, you have to forgive, okay? You have to forgive that person. Maybe you're moving out of a toxic situation. Well, you need to, it's okay and it's a good thing to do, but you need to forgive the person that was responsible for this toxic situation. You need to forgive the people who have hurt you. And if you feel like you've hurt someone, if you feel guilt about leaving a situation, you have to forgive yourself. So that's part of the healing as well. Okay, one last card. Those are colors, the language of color. We got lavender. So connect to body, mind, and soul. Okay, I'm gonna put this on the side right here. So I really see you following your intuition, okay? You might have a gut feeling about something not being good in your life, about that situation, about that person, about this this thing, this maybe a boss at work or some people at work that are, you know, not healthy for your life. You have to feel you have to follow your intuition. You might feel it in your body that something is wrong. You might feel a tension around those people. Okay, if you don't really know what this situation is, try to notice how you react to things. If you're feeling tense around a certain person, if you're feeling tense during a certain situation or in an environment, whether it's at home or at work or at school, you have to listen to yourself. There's also a big vibe of leadership in this reading. Okay, this card here talks a bit about leadership, and also you got two kings, the Hierophant. Those are all like big leadership vibe. I don't know, you might be the oldest of your family, and maybe you're the first, or maybe you're the first one to stand up to, you know, a toxic figure, or first one to stand up to, I don't know, a person at work, like whoever it is, whatever is not serving you. I think that other people are gonna look up to you and they're gonna be like, yeah, and then they're gonna allow themselves to do the same thing, and they might follow you. Yeah, I see people being very inspired by your action. Let's roll some dice on this reading. Let's see what it says. Okay. We got Virgo first in North Node, kind of all on the King of Swords. Okay, so this, I don't know, for some of you it could be that this person is a Virgo or a Virgo rising, or it could be that you are Virgo or Virgo rising. I feel like for some of you, you might be the person that has been a little bit destructive in your relationship with others. And in which case you need to forgive yourself, like we talked about earlier. You need to forgive yourself. But anyway, I see you kind of stepping into this King of Wands energy and owning your choice, like taking responsibility for the path that you take and for the things that you say. So that's a good thing. And the North Node kind of fell like right in the middle between the Hierophant in reverse and the King of Swords in reverse. So the North Node is it's kind of like our destiny. It's kind of where we want to go deep down, where our soul wants to go, what we truly want to accomplish in this lifetime. So maybe you really want to achieve leadership. Maybe it's like a big thing for you, like you want to be more of a leader. Maybe you aspire to a career that requires a lot of leadership. Or maybe you aspire to be your own boss. It could be, for some of you, it could be that you're leaving a work situation and starting your own business, starting your own thing. It's showing that you're headed the right way. Okay, I think that's all for my part 2, so I hope that was helpful. Do let me know in the comments how that resonated, and thank you so much for watching. Ciao! Hello pile 3, if you chose this little Labradorite, this is gonna be your reading. Okay, so what is going on for you this fall? We got 6 of Pentacles in reverse, 6 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Cups. Okay, so big 6 energy. 6 is about harmony. It can be about teaching. It's a nice number, nice and comfortable, I would say. Okay, I see you becoming more confident this fall. There's a bit of a transformation happening. For some of you, you might be overcoming some kind of social anxiety. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that you're kind of stepping into your courage. Maybe there's a situation that makes you nervous, and I really feel this social anxiety vibe. Like at first you're like you don't want to share too much of yourself, you're kind of guarded, and you're afraid of looking ridiculous or something like that. Or maybe you've been hurt in the past, maybe you kind of got your ego hurt in the past. This is an ego card a little bit. So yeah, I feel like there's a social situation that you're anxious about. There's something that you're fearing, but you find the courage to face it. I want to go to your oracle cards right away because I feel there's going to be an important message there. Okay, well, for some of you, before I pull this card, for some of you it might be that you're accepting help. It could be accepting money and kind of stepping on your pride. Sometimes it can be hard for people to accept help or accept money because it's like we don't want to need help. We don't want to be like, we want to be able to be independent. Basically, we want to be able to provide for our own needs all the time, but the truth is we're all a little bit dependent on other people at some point in our life. You know, we like none of us could make it into this world if we were completely alone, like no other people. We all need help from each other. And so sometimes you gotta accept the help that's there for you, even if you wish that you didn't need this help. You have to step on your ego, you have to step on your pride. And I really see you being happy and just kind of celebrating and just having happy things happening for you. It's worth it. Whatever help you're getting, it's worth it. Okay, making a choice. I keep picking this card, and honestly, did I pick this card for the last two readings? I think I might have had this card for the last two piles, or at least one of them. Yeah, just everybody is making choices apparently this fall. So yeah, I could be making this choice about accepting help or not. I could be making a choice to go to a certain event that you were anxious about. So basically, this card, it means that at some point this fall, you're gonna have to take a decision that is not gonna feel comfortable. It's not gonna be an easy decision. You're gonna hesitate. You might have to write down the pros and cons on paper to really see what you want. This could be something unrelated to those cards here, to like accepting the help or overcoming social anxiety. It could be another choice completely that you have to make. It's also about kind of owning your decision, taking responsibility for it, and not being stuck in a regret mindset where, you know, you tell yourself, oh, what if I went to this door, what if I had taken the other door? Maybe it would have been better. So in life, we always have to make choices, and no matter which path, no matter which choice we make, there's always going to be pluses and minuses. So there's no point always asking ourselves, what if I had done this differently? What if I had chosen another career? What if I had chosen another school? What if I had chosen to stay home instead of going to the party? All that kind of stuff. It's easy to be stuck in a regret mindset. And I think that comes a lot from seeing the glass half empty instead of half full, because we wonder like, oh, like you notice the things that you don't have instead of noticing the things that you do have. And so that can make you kind of be stuck in regret. But that's just a mindset. You don't need to be stuck there, and it's not useful to be stuck there, obviously. Let's just pull some other oracle cards. Here's a spirit animal for you. Okay, we got the mouse in reverse. Tend to the small things. Okay, so if you think that you might be overcoming like a bit of social anxiety, or you know, not necessarily full-blown social anxiety, it might just be a little bit nervous around of people, but maybe it's not that bad. Whatever it is, I feel like every baby steps count. Like, you have to be proud of yourself for every baby step that you take. You don't have to go all the way in. Like, you don't have to overstretch yourself. You want to take it one little step at a time, basically. Okay, let's pull a card here. That's a secret language of color card, and you got tangerine, be spontaneous, and have fun. All right, so this is kind of connecting to your inner child as well. This spontaneity and fun is kind of what comes easily to children. And so think about the things that you used to like as a kid, the things that really made you like not see the time pass, things you were passionate about. Kind of follow your guts. If you feel like taking a day off, and like, I don't know, like if you're feeling like seeing a certain someone, like just go for it. Just instead of thinking about every detail, just make a call and invite them home, or you know, go to a cafe together. It's just kind of following your guts and allowing yourself to have some fun. For some of you, you might have kind of a perfectionist mindset where you want every detail to be just right. You want to control the outcome of everything. You just have a tendency to like want everything to be perfect, or else you kind of beat yourself up. Okay, you really need to let go of that. Life is not that serious, and nothing's ever perfect, and you know, like, you only have to do the baby step thing, because you're just gonna drive yourself crazy with details and you know, getting everything right. This is getting in your way. So I really feel like this fall, that's what you're overcoming. You're overcoming this anxiety, this need for control, this kind of type A personality. Maybe you're working on this, and you're choosing to work on this. And the outcome is this. It's the Three of Cups. It's being happy. It's literally happiness card. I feel like for some of you, it might also be kind of being nervous around certain people. Like maybe you've had a fight in the past, or you want to like mend a relationship. I feel like with the mouse spirit, this is saying that if you make just a small gesture, it's gonna go a long way. Like, you don't need to make big gesture, and you don't need to like obsess over how you're gonna apologize or how you're gonna approach the problem. Whatever it is, you're gonna, if you just tell the person how you feel, I think that is really gonna come a long way, and it's gonna feel good. But I might just be for some of you. Okay, let's roll the dice on all this. Okay, Virgo was there 3 times. It's probably because are we in Virgo season right now? We're gonna be in Libra season basically, but as I'm filming right now, we're in Virgo season. Whatever. Virgo keeps popping, and that's about details. Okay, 8th house. Okay, 8th house, that's transformation. That's like death and rebirth. I think that this fall you're going to become very socially connected, and I think that you're going to really communicate better. This Virgo can be about communication, right? It's ruled by Mercury, so I think it's going to be healthier because social connection is very healthy. Virgo is about health. So it's a really big transformation. And you got Pluto. Oh my god, like Pluto in 8th house, that's big transformation vibe there. If you had any feeling of shame, I'm really seeing that go. I'm really seeing that being completely in the past, by the end of this fall. I think that you're really gonna turn a new leaf, basically. Okay, that's it for pile 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. Do let me know in the comments if that resonated with you, and thank you so much. Ciao.